want to pick up our discussion on financial regulatory reform and how you think it would best suit America's business. The Chamber, of course, represents more than 3 million American businesses. I want to talk specifically about systemic risk. I believe if I read or understood your comments correctly, you'd prefer to see institutions be allowed to fail, that bankruptcy processes should be kept in place.
Well, generally speaking, the best thing to do is to let institutions fail in an orderly and thoughtful way. Of course, there are occasions when you have to do this by separating out the good part of the institution and the bad part. And there are agencies of our government that are very astute at doing this. By the way, all of the money that went into the top funds that helped the major banks, almost all of it's been paid back with a huge profit to the government already. There are systems that make this work. I don't think we ought to prop up companies for long periods of time. I don't think we ought to have banks or institutions that are too big to fail, because then everybody takes their money out of other institutions and puts it in there. But I think at the same time, we have to recognize we need to have large, effective, competitive financial institutions that can make us a player in the world, because we don't want to end up with assets that can't compete with China and India and Japan and Europe. We need to be very, very aggressive in being a competitor.